Travel Card Games 19 here. Here with, I'm just showing you quickly my Cat Fairy deck only on DN. I'm pretty much showing you this because, along with the new OCG rulings, this deck will change not as much as you'd think, but still quite a bit. Pretty much, in terms of how you are with Cat Fairies at the moment, you are pretty much, even with the mechanics of the new stuff that comes out, this deck is pretty much quite solid. Because you limit your opponent's special summoning qualities and abilities. I'm not too sure how spell speed freeze are going to equate into the pendulum mechanic. So obviously I would imagine that Dark Bribes and Divine Wraths can hit them both. Which, if so, is amazing because obviously they're supposed to be free, so they can interrupt the chains before they resolve. So obviously, if you use a pendulum's spell effect, you can bribe it. If you use its creature effect, you can wrath it. So, and obviously with pendulums going off and special summoning mass, you obviously have your crystals to negate that, so that's fine. The idea will be now, instead of basically the idea now will be to lock your opponents doing that summoning mechanic on crack. I personally say now you're going to have a lot. I would run this deck as a lot more stall based. I probably would. I'm going to probably tech in maybe copies of One Day of Peace. I hope they release a hollow foil of One Day of Peace. I really do. Damn it! I want a hollow foil. If anyone knows of a hollow foil One Day of Peace, I want it. Yeah, like main decking your Time Lords, really putting your pressure on the opponent. I'm thinking of doing more of that. I'll probably equip another safe zone into the deck. I do have two. One's in my Evil Swarm, so I have two safe zones. I probably might have another Mirror Force. I'm just thinking out loud here. This is just brainstorming and showing you what I would change. But it's going to be a lot harder for the deck. Especially going with the turn player no longer going, say, like with Euro plays. The Artemis engine is really not going to come into its own. I personally now reckon with it you might have to focus it a lot less on Artemis and a lot more on Vandy. And a lot more on the very kind of either and almost really hit these with the store with the Melons and the Gallon Duo, then really hit off with either the. I mean, if you have the Artemis and you have Wrath, Drop Off, Bribe, you're pretty much set. I wouldn't complain. Maybe a safe zone as well, or a Mirror Force to really hit off. But you could do so much with that. I mean, the only problem is, I don't know. It's really hard because the deck has got to change in some ways, so it'll be annoying to see how the pendulum mechanic works. Sorry guys, coughing. I mean, the extra deck stuff's still fine, I'd say. Catasta, Black Rose, still good. Blue Saris, don't know. Like Mistworm will stay. Zen Main's probably the best well, as long as Mermails are a thing, it's staying. Oh jeez, sorry guys, I'm really choking. Level Chain, oh god, Level Chain is a godsend. I love this card. It saves me from so much shit. It sets up for Christia so much, I need it. But yeah, like I'm going to say is, as much as it's kind of weird to have a Cat Fairy build with only 14 traps and the trap guard's not really that heavy. But I'd probably say I would probably take out the Victoria eventually, depending on how the format shapes up. It's only good now because obviously dragons are kind of still a thing, and you have people who synchro into Stardusts and crap, so it's fine. Depending on consistency, I might try to take it out and try another copy of Tethys just for really stupid draw power. I mean, 20% of the, 50% of the deck is fairies, 50%. So yeah, kind of mana draw on if you know what your hand is. So I kind of think that's how I will go with the deck. I mean, I do have your force backs and other stuff, so I can try messing around and see how that is. The field spell one doesn't bother me. I don't run the field spell in this variant, so but I'd say if not, the field spell version actually kind of comes into its own a bit better because you can kind of just leave your Galanduos and Marshmallows in attack and not care, which is kind of nice. I don't know, the Meteor version, I just can't see you. I can see them setting up in their pendulum zones, and I would say this build holds a bit more than the Meteor build now, because it's gonna hurt a lot more. So, but then again, guys, I mean, tell me what you think. I'm just rambling on about it, so let me know if what you think to do with obviously the new pendulum